Hello again, welcome back to DigiFox Labs. I'm Mr. Fox. Today we're going to be talking about a new Solana NFT project based in the Metaverse that is literally dropping within the next 24 hours. Now, none of this is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Everything said here is 100% our opinion. The project we are going on about is MetaSuite. Now, you can see here at the very top of the screen, it is going to mint on April 1, 2022 at 11 p.m. UTC. So literally a few hours from the time of this recording. So what is it exactly? Well, it's an ecosystem of customizable virtual reality property built for Web3. As you see here, they have a whitelist application, which has probably already been completed, and a MetaSuite live demos, which we're going to go ahead and show you here in a little bit. It consists of 7,777 properties accessed by NFT membership cards hosted on the Solana blockchain. The suites, well, they have different tiers naturally, and those tiers are as followed. Bronze, which has a total of 3,500. Then you have silver, which has a total of 2,500. Gold has 1,000. Platinum has 555. Diamond has 222. And that looks like it's it. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tiers. Now, what do you get with these tiers that is probably different than some of the metaverse plays that we have discussed here? Well, you actually get passive income. That is correct. No matter the tier level, you will be receiving some sort of passive income based off of the NFTs that you actually show in your little suite, right? So, for example, if you have a bronze, you have 12 display spots available. Silver, you get 20. Gold, you get 30. Platinum, you get 40. And diamond, it says customizable amount of display spots available. So unlimited somewhat, maybe. Definitely going to look further into that later on. But it's definitely capped off of where you get of how much you get per day. Now just think about that. Just owning a bronze and you get 12 MCS per day. And I apologize, I did say $12 if I'm not mistaken, but MSC. So what is MSC? Well, it is their native token, which will be served as a form of currency. So what is the value of 12 MSC? Well, again, we have yet to really see what that price is going to be. The more demand, obviously, the more you get. So let's just assume it's $1, right? So you could be potentially getting $12 a day for just owning this bronze suite. Now that would roughly put it around quite a few $100 million in value for market cap for this project, and that is not going to be, let's just say, unreachable, but definitely it will require some sort of demand. Now, where the money could potentially be, if not will be, is going to be in the higher tiers, such as gold, platinum, and diamond. For example, gold, you get 30 MSC per day. Imagine that being $30 or even 50 cents USD, which roughly would put you at getting what is that? $15 per day. So let's get out this calculator, right? Let's go ahead and get the calculator, and let's just assume you get $15 a day for holding a gold NFT. 15 times 7, right? That gives you $105 a week. Now let's assume, right, you could roughly get this estimate every day, because it very well will change in price, right? Because it is extremely volatile in the crypto space. So let's just assume and cap it off at 50 cents is what you're going to get per MSC, right? So MSC is going to be worth 50 cents, all right? So we have 105 a week, right? Now there's 52 weeks in a year. So roughly for doing nothing, you have the potential, and this is all speculative, right? This is just for fun, right? You could get an extra 5,460 USD if you have a gold tier based off of what we indicated earlier on. Literally, all you're doing is buying this, displaying the NFTs you already have. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a tier level within the NFTs. For example, one NFT is definitely worth more than the other. What if you have a NFT that has been rug pulled? Are you going to be getting some sort of MSC for that? I don't think so, but who knows, right? You could potentially for a short period of time until those glitches are worked out, or maybe they are already worked out. That's yet to be established. But just think about it. Getting 5,000 to 1,000 extra dollars a year for just displaying the art that you fancy. That is quite lucrative, if you ask me. Not only is it fun, and not only is it a collector's hobby, but you also get paid for it. It's passively. So this is the project that we would definitely like to partake in. Unfortunately, we found it a bit late, and we have not been accepted on the application, the whitelist application, needless to say, because we have yet to fill it out. Because we saw here on their Twitters that it is dropping on the 1st, which is going to be tomorrow, so within 24 hours. And then they've already allocated some individuals. So tomorrow's trending Solana mints. These are the mints, and MetaSuites is on it. And it's very much one of those situations where if you're not on top of the crypto space, you do fall behind. And this is one of the things that slip through our cracks, unfortunately. We do hope to acquire one, at a bare minimum, one. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be bronze, it could be silver, gold, platinum. We will have to rearrange some funds to go ahead and acquire anything of the higher tiers. But definitely it is something that we would like to be involved in. And it just looks, the quality of the metaverse within it, the suite, is quite astounding. And we're going to go ahead, as we said before, we're going to go into the demo, so we can go ahead and do that. And so scrolling further down, what is the utility of MetaSuites? Well, holder only benefits. So meaning if you hold an NFT, this is what you get. You get access to MetaSuite funded real world gallery pop-ups in which holders can buy and sell works of NFT art. So not only will you have limited access and be one of the few that own one of these NFTs, but you have access to essentially shop for specific NFTs in the MetaSuite. That is pretty interesting. Access to MetaSuite branded clothing and collaborations. So you have access to branding, clothing, and collaborations, and maybe even some sort of license agreement to create your own branding and clothing. Who knows? And we'll show you why. Access to future NFT collections to display in your MetaSuite. So you have access to NFT collections to display in your MetaSuite. That goes without being said. Access to all-inclusive MetaSuite sponsored private suites at professional sporting contests, concerts, and other entertainments. So just on speculation alone, imagine if you have a sporting team that you follow, or just a league, or maybe just a specific sport. What if they have access to these? What if they have access to concerts? That right there is your ticket for literally what? Maybe like 1, 2, 3 SOL purchasing this. Even on the secondhand market, it has its benefits on the bronze level. What else do you get? What is the utility of this? Well, another thing that we see that that developers are trying to get into is the VR and AR system. We see here that your MetaSuite is the perfect location to impress others by displaying your influential collection. NFTs from the Solana blockchain are automatically compatible with your MetaSuite. Let me repeat that. NFTs from the Solana blockchain are automatically compatible with your MetaSuite, with other options coming soon. Whether they are 2D or 3D, there is a space available for them in every model of MetaSuite. Not only can you display your NFT collection in your MetaSuite, but you can also give your NFT collection the opportunity to view your collection in a way never seen before by listing and selling directly from your MetaSuite. So you have a shop built in within your MetaSuite to go ahead and trade and transact with your NFT collection to other individuals. So rather than having to post it up on Magic Eden, rather than having to go up and post it on Solana Art, or what's the other one, Fractal, and there's quite a few other ones, you just literally post it up, display it, show and tell, be proud of your collection in your MetaSuite, and if someone is interested in it, more than likely they will buy it off of you, assuming that it is for sale. So there you go, you don't have to do anything. They see it in the flesh, right? At least the potential buyers. What is another utility they have? Well, earn from owning a MetaSuite. It pays to own a MetaSuite, literally. When you display NFT art in your MetaSuite, it is automatically staked, and you receive daily rewards based on your model and the number of NFT artworks you have on display. These rewards are consistently paid out in our native currency, MetaSuite coin, also known as MSC, which is set to release in phase 3 of 2022. So this year. And other types of occasional rewards such as exclusive NFTs, real-world perks, and more. MetaSuite coin can be swapped for Solana and other popular cryptocurrencies through our liquidity pool. So they're going to be setting up liquidity pools, or individuals are going to be setting up liquidity pools, and then you could go ahead and transact and swap back and forth between different coins on the Solana blockchain. And I believe that's one more left to go. Yep. As a MetaSuite owner, you have access and a say in the future of MetaSuite ecosystem through the MetaSuite DAO. The core goal of the DAO is to take the MetaSuite ecosystem beyond that of your standard NFT community. Here, those who own MetaSuite NFTs have the power to enable bottom-up innovation and community building, from which new ideas and improvements to the MetaSuite ecosystems can be proposed and incubated and scaled. So the DAO is within the NFT in itself. Here is the roadmap. We're not going to go into too much of it, if anything at all, to be honest with you, because you can pretty much read it right here. Go ahead and pause it and have a read, and you can pretty much judge on how far they've come. The last phase is phase 4, which is going to be a VR capability and branded VR goggles. Let me repeat that. Branded VR goggles. Release MetaSuite Market. Allow MetaSuite users to list NFTs for sale on the MetaSuite Market. Begin proposal of additional features to the DAO. So by summer 2022, they are looking to be close to, if not completely finished with all the phases of the MetaSuite NFT Metaverse. Additional features and consideration, you see right here: 3D imaging services, architecture-based NFT conversion service, dedicated NFT marketplace, fractionalized ownership of a MetaSuite, room additions to each MetaSuite, so that potentially, think about it, room additions. What if that is part of the future NFT drops? Think about that. So you can expand on it. Here is token distribution: 20% to the treasury, 20% to operations, 35% to rewards and liquidity, and 25% to the team. And it gives you the specific amounts if you're bad with maths, with a total MSC price, which we don't know yet, it's to be determined, but there's a total supply of 1 billion tokens. Again, imagine if each of those end up close to $1 or cap out at $1. That's a $1 billion project. Now, it is Metaverse, and there's a lot of Metaverse talk, right? And there has been, especially ever since Facebook announced they went and changed their name to Meta and are going all in with it. But think about it, right? Is it possible that it could be 1 billion? Sure, why not? Is it possible that it could not? Sure, why not? Now, realistically, where do we see this going? Well, we see this going probably capping out around 40 to 50 cents for each MSC, depending on how much is locked up, how much people dump it, how much people accumulate, and so forth, right? So really, you're looking at roughly anywhere from maybe like a 5 to 10 cent MSC to roughly around 50 cent MSC, at which point, if you scroll up and you're in that range, if you get a bronze, right? If you get a bronze, you're roughly getting a day, assuming you can fill up all your spots with decent NFTs to display. You're looking at roughly, what is that, if it's 50 cents, you're looking at, what is that, $6 a day? $6 a day. So what is that? Weekly, $6 times 7. You're looking at roughly $42 a week if it ends up being 50 cents, somewhere around there. Consistently, right? Consistently. And then we're referring to MSC token. $42 a week. That's not bad. Again, recheck the calculations. I could be wrong. We're not math experts here. But $42 a week. In some countries, in some area, based off of the foreign exchange, that is quite lucrative. $42. Now, imagine if you are from the United States, Canada, or UK, or some Western economy. Think about it. That's $42. How often do you go out and get a coffee? How often do you go out and get a biscuit, a cookie, right? And frankly, $42 will cover that, right? So essentially, MetaSuites is going to be paying for your coffee or your snack that you have on a daily basis, because, as you know, we need sugar and we need caffeine if we are in the crypto and blockchain space. So there you go. And that's quite lucrative, if you ask me, on the eating bit. So let's go ahead and go to the demo. As we see here, we are going to try and get the demo. Let's see here if we're able to do so. We are on the Brave browser. We may have to switch out to a Google browser, but let's just see what happens on the Brave browser. We are going into the bronze, primarily because that is the majority of what individuals will be able to accumulate. Guest, yes, will be considered a guest. Click connect to join as an attendee. 15 spots, connect. So here we are. It's going to be your typical gaming movement. And as you can see, the quality is rather impressive if you ask us. We really want this. Move some funds around. Yeah, we're gonna have to get at least a bronze. And this is where you're going to actually post your stuff up, coming soon. Now, if this is going to be some form of television, that would be impressive. If someone could just link up like a football match, that would be great. Imagine all the things you could do. At the bottom, you see here, you have microphone, you have megaphone, you have a webcam. You have a webcam, and then you have a smiley face. What's a smiley face do? Oh, so you just talk, right? So, hey, I'm happy. This is great. And guess what? My mind's blown. So this is very impressive. And you see here that, let's see here, we can go ahead and adjust things. Sorry, using typical keyboard. So these are the projects here, or not the projects, the suites that are available, in case you forgot. The potential earnings, 12 MSC. Again, if it's 50 cents, that's going to be $6 a day. If it's 25 cents stagnantly, that's going to be $3 a day for doing nothing, for just having this and pushing up your NFTs. And so that's the bronze. And then, of course, you go ahead and just increase in price for every single one. Bronze would be fantastic. Silver better. Gold, juicy. Platinum, drooly. Diamond, to the fucking moon, man. So with that said, we went ahead and we are extremely bullish on MetaSuites. Go ahead and see if you can get access to the whitelist. We are going to try and attempt to do so here at DigiFox Labs. So with that said, happy days, happy trading. Oh, what's outside? Oh, that's a lovely moonlight, isn't it? How do you open this up? Anyway, happy day, happy trading, and good luck to you all.